that you cannot at any point, for any reason whatsoever, deny anyone baptism. You cannot. And so the Bible said he attempted to stop Jesus, but Jesus, who understood better the plan of God the Father, being God himself, said to John, no. See verse 15, and Jesus answering said unto him, suffer it to be so now. In other words, permit it to happen. Allow it to happen. For thus it becometh us to fulfill all righteousness. There has to be a fulfillment of the desires of God the Father. I know his desire, and I am come to fulfill it. And this is part of it. This is part of it. And Jesus, when he was baptized, went up straightway out of the water, and lo, the heavens opened unto him, and he saw the Spirit of God descending like a dove and lighting upon him. Verse 17, and lo, a voice from heaven saying, I tell you something, that this is the voice of the very Father himself, because this voice says, this is my beloved Son, in whom I am well pleased. That we see a union of the Trinity. God the Father speaking, giving confirmation, verifying that this is the fulfillment of my desire. And God the Holy Spirit descending as a dove, because God the Son was there. Every time there is something significant that is about to happen in humanity, you see these three, though being one. That before man was created, three came together and said, let us make man. When it was time for man to be saved, who shall we send? That Jesus did not go through the cross without the Holy Spirit, but it was through and by the power of the Holy Spirit that he went to the cross to appease the Father. That every time that something significant that has to do with the newness or the turning of a history, the three are involved. And that is how significant baptism is, that we see the presence of the three, though one they are. So we understand the importance of baptism. That is not something that we just push on to the side. And so Jesus says this has to happen. Now listen, when Jesus says it has to happen, hear me, it has to happen. It has to happen. And because he did it, he commands us, you go do it. Don't just teach them. Don't just instruct them. Don't just give them information. But I want you, hear me, I want you to baptize them. I want you to bury them.